Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, the #1 selling racket from Head just became legend. Stay tuned. All right, the #1 selling racket in the Head line is the Speed MP. It was released earlier this year via Sinner's placard on the front in the white frame. And now, in addition to that one, they just introduced the Speed MP in the Legend series with Djokovic. 100 square inch head, 10.6 ounces, 300 grams, 60 by 19. He's endorsing this model. He's endorsing his Legends. That's going to only come in an MP and a Pro. Okay, this is the MP. This is their better or best selling racket in the whole line. What do you think of that, Coach?
I'm actually surprised this is the #1 selling racket in, I guess, all the headlines, because you would think that the Radical is probably the more well-known frame out of all of them. So I think it'd probably be the Radical MP or the Radical Pro. But I mean, Speed rackets, Djokovic, two names together, can't really go wrong with that. So I'm not surprised that this is actually probably the most popular racket now. And I think Speeds have been doing a good job with their updates, and has been doing a great job updating the frames themselves. And yeah, pretty excited to give this one a shot.
Yeah, I think it became like a top racket. It got help from Sinner, obviously Djokovic too, from the cosmetic, and then Radical is actually #2. Radical MP is #2, which is a 98. This is a 100. I see a lot of juniors hitting with this racket now.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of it is in white. So I'm glad they introduced a black with Djokovic. All right, let's go hit.
Let's do it.
All right, so during the hit, I decided to bring out the white version too. So we got to go head to head with the black Legend, and I like to call it the Sinner white. Ooh, black Legend, Sinner white. Ooh. Let's start with the Legend. What do you think of that?
Yeah, so when it comes to the MP frames, both from the Radical and the Speed line, I think I do gravitate more towards those versus the Pro models, mostly just because the racket itself is slightly lighter. So I kind of like having that ability to maneuver the racket kind of any way you want. Access to spin is a lot better too, just because it's a 16 by 19 string pattern. As the same with the Speed itself, the racket is extremely flexible, so you kind of have to watch that a little bit. But spin generation is great. String bed is pretty open. The launch ankle is also great. So actually my shots do hover above the net a little bit more than kind of the usual rackets. But overall, I actually do like the Speed MP. It's been a while since I've hit this stick, and overall, great play test.
Now, what did you think of the black versus the white?
So oddly enough, I still think the white one has a little bit more feel and responsiveness.
The white one has more feel.
Again, it's odd because this is a glossy paint job. This is a little bit of a matte rubbery finish, so you would think the glossy paint job would have more feel and responsiveness. But then when I was hitting with this one, I got even tighter spin, harder shots, and a little bit more pace. The launch angle still stayed the same. Swing speed still stayed the same because, you know, obviously the specs are identical.
Yep.
But for some reason, I just felt a little bit more dialed in with the white one. You know, I was able to kind of go for shots on the run, hit a little bit harder. Again, got a lot tighter spins that was kind of hitting the back of the baseline. And overall, I just thought the white one just felt better than the black one. So,
what size grip is that one?
This one is a 4 3/8.
What size is this one?
4 3/8.
Okay, I just want to make sure if anybody says, "Oh yeah, maybe that's a 1/8 grip or something like that." Okay. So yeah, identical. We strung one right after the other, same string. I really wanted to like that black one. For some reason, I was more comfortable with the white one. I'm not quite sure why though. Was I sustaining longer rallies with the white?
Yes, and I think you were hitting the balls a little bit more, a little deeper actually. But yeah, Harry was hitting some good consistent shots with the white one versus the black. I'm not saying he hit bad with this one. He was just hitting slightly better with the white one. So I'm not sure if you felt the same for me, but you definitely were hitting some more shots in the court with the white one.
Yeah, that's so weird. That is so weird. But yeah, I'm just going off of my play. Like, I played better with the white one. I felt more comfortable with the center version than the legend version. And I really can't explain it because in all of my theories, I should play better with that. I mean, I would love the feel of that because it's glossy. But we both seem to like this one more. I don't know. This is why we do these comparisons, right? You know, just to actually see. But, okay, well, get your legend today in the black. But if you feel more comfortable with the center, get the white one. But, I mean, demo them both if you can and see if you like it. I would love to hear your guys' you know, outcomes with this. All right? Coach Jerod, thank you so much for doing this play test with me.
Of course, it's always fun.
I guess we both like the white one. We both like center more. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Mod Tennis.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Oh my gosh.
Harry, you played well.
Thank you, Coach. Been feeling really good lately.
That second set, you really came alive. What was it? Strings? Grip? Shoes? What?
It's actually this electrolyte mix from my friends at RTP called Second Wind.
Wow.
I pop that into my water bottle, shake it up, and I'm good to go.
Wow.
That's my other win.